Oh my god, my motorcycle's here, and that motherfucking box is humongous. Oh my god, that's a big ass box. Alright, let's get the box off and check it out. Wow. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Alright. Look at that beast. That thing's a beast. Here's beast. Can't wait. Alright, mostly out of the wrapping now. Whoa. This thing is huge. It's gonna be fast too. Don't worry, when I get put together, I'll show you pictures. And then we're gonna do the mods that I bought for it. And show the before and after. Okay, so got it all put together. Excuse my nasty garage, I'm cleaning it. But look, I got it all together. I took it for one test drive. It scared the crap out of me. It is fast. I have to get used to it. 32 miles per hour as fast as I got to. Even if I can go 50. I stayed in mode 2 almost the whole time. So this is how it looks now. Well, it's not gonna stay like this. You'll see in a moment after I finish getting all the goodies on it. Later. We are really close to done, but we still got some things we're waiting on. But check this out so far. Got a little decals going on. Got a little bats and boosh. Got little flames going on. Flames going on. Got a little Batwing on. Yeah. Cockpit going on. Big boy. Yeah. Can't take this bad boy out when it's done. The Eahora Dark Knight. Eahora, I think is what you call it. All my little mods and stuff added. Oh, let's turn on some lights. Okay, so to kind of show you guys how I did all the mods and stuff on my Bat bike, my Dark Knight bike. Yeah, I took everything apart because right now I'm hooking up the speakers, which I've got them all mounted and everything, and they're pretty dope. I'll show you that in a little bit. But what I did was I found this guy. This is the DC with the converter from 72 volts to 12 volts so that the lights can run and anything 12 volts can run. So what I did was the input, the yellow line here, is that's actually if I remember correctly, that is the positive 12, and then the red is the positive 72. It might be vice versa, I can't remember. But anyway, you just take a voltmeter, then you got a negative one. The black one's always negative, so it's over here. But what I did was I spliced it, came off of these, then I made like a connections to the original spot over here, made them longer so that I didn't have to worry about it being too short. So I extended them out, and then made all my connections to my system. So I have 3 connections coming in. One is for the nav. Another one I have is for the speakers, these Bluetooth speakers here. And then the last one is for the voltmeter for the battery. So this one goes to the 72 volt line. Which one? I don't remember which one. And then the other ones all go to the 12 volt lines. So I have them all connected here to make it easier for everything to be regulated by the switch and turning it on and off. And make sure it doesn't overload anything for the systems. So I don't have to, it won't backfire or anything. So if it goes back to this, it'll just blow this and not anything else. So I can still run my motorcycle. Headlights might not work, but it'll still run. It won't crash me. So that was the whole reason why I wanted to do that. Now, I connected the Bluetooth speaker, which what it does is you actually have like an interruption connection. This piece came with it. These two are connected together. I unconnected it, which at first I didn't even know which one to use. There's 2 of them that look kind of the same. This one's hidden back there. We have the same amount of connections. So I got kind of lucky and picked the right one, I think. So you see one like this one. This was the correct one. All right, and then once you connect that, it has 2 connections that go to the actual speakers. And then you run your wires through there and everything, and I did all that. You can see it's all over there. And then mounted these bad boys, which should go into the fender mounts, top bolt. That's all you need. They said to take these off. I didn't take these off. I just left them on there. It didn't really matter, really, to have it on there. But it's pretty cool. But to kind of show you what it looks like on. Let me get my keys. What I do with them. Hold on, we're back. All right, we're back. I got it on and everything. So got everything. It just kind of has these flames that come off the side here, and then start playing music. Oh shoot. So yeah, that's how that works. Now you can switch it over to this other mode, which is pretty cool. Now, when you turn the throttle, you sound like a motorcycle. So that's pretty neat. So you pretty much to switch it, you just hold down the on-off button, or just tap it, I guess. It goes between the 2. You hold it. So now you go back to Bluetooth by holding it down. Now back on Bluetooth. I play music. That's pretty dope. So kind of show you how I hooked everything up. Pretty much do everything right through here and just kind of like wire it all back through here, through these wraps here, and then back through. And then cover it back up when you're done. Now, I want to do a little bit more insulation on these. So I put these gaskets on the outside here. I'm gluing them on now so they'll stay on. I think it's almost done. But I'm doing that half now. And I'm going to do the other half and then put it back together. But yeah, so that's these speakers and the mods, how I hooked them up. But pretty much all the mods, all the lights and everything feed off this box and the switches. And I hooked this up mainly in through to that converter so that I can hook up more things later. So when I hooked up the lights, these lights here, when I hooked up the fog lights, which have 2 separate lights, has the actual round blue ones separately than the actual other ones, so you can have them both on or off at the same time, which is pretty cool. I had those separate, and then my handlebar lights, I had on a different switch too. Other than that, everything is working great. It doesn't draw a lot of power at all. You see everything's working just fine. Got 83 volts, even though it's a 72 volt battery, but that's how much it's got in there for juice, which is fully powered right now. This works great. So if you guys want a motorcycle type bike that's not actually a motorcycle, but it feels like one. This thing is dope. All I did was do a little stickers and stuff to make it look like a Batmobile. This Batwing, which is funny, it's called that. I got that off Amazon, and I'll put links in the description of the video of everything I use to make these custom Dark Knight M1PS. So if you want to do something like this, you can. Alright, enjoy. Alright, it's all put back together, looking good. Got my gaskets on there, all nice and tight, so don't worry about water getting in. So looking good, looking good, looking good. Yes sir. Everything is good, all still connected, working and everything. Look at that. Yep. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Yep. Alright, so here we go. I'm about to go for test rides now. Okay, so I got good news and bad news. I got good news is I got all my stuff on my bike finally. Everything showed up, everything the way I wanted. It's pretty good and everything. But I was putting this on and it fell over. And the peg thing, the foot peg, broke off. So now I can't put my foot up there. It's gone. So now I gotta figure out how to fix it. Hopefully I'll be back with a fix. Oh man, okay, so we got it fixed. I hope. This is how it all looks put together. Got everything going good so far. Got a little foot peg fixed. So now we are good to go. Right. Okay, there was a couple things annoying me on my bike that I wanted to fix. So let me kind of show you what I mean. So look here, at night, I know I don't know my bike that well, so the handlebars, I couldn't remember what the switches were and stuff. So I figured, let me figure something out. So I'm in with little handlebar lights, so I can see what's going on the handlebars while I'm driving, so I can see the symbols and stuff. Then turn signals would drive me crazy. I kept leaving them on because I didn't know they were on, because they're on the screen, but I'm looking up here. So what I did was I wired some turn signal indicators a little higher up so I can see them on both sides. So now I won't miss turning and saying, oh shoot, left my signal on, because I'll know they're on because I can see them from up there. Yeah, I'm getting a little crafty here. So I am adding these brake lights to the back so that when I brake, people can see me better, because I have a little tiny brake light down there. It's bright, but I don't know how well it can see me. So I'm putting two of them up there. So to do so, I found that the wires are down underneath here. And what I'm doing is I'm attaching them. So what I did was, here's the clip for where it goes into the bike. And I found the two spots that it goes to, and I just tapped into them. So there's a negative, tap into that. So I go to my actual wires that come up here. That actually run up here to the actual things back there. So I made this module so I can take this off and make a new one for a different one if it goes bad or whatever. But this is sneaking up into there underneath, up coming here, and I attached them to each one using these extra wires so that I can just connect this back on without a problem. So I just tapped into the black one, and then there was a green one. The green one actually was the brake light. The red one was the tail light. The turn signals are the blue and the yellow, left and right. I don't know which is which. I didn't really pay attention. So if you wanted to tap in here, add more turn signal lights, whatever, you could do that. But it's all underneath by the battery. Made it easier for me. I was gonna go back through here and tap into, like I did with the turn signals. I added the turn signals. I tapped in through there. It made it easier. But hitting this tail light, it's gonna be a lot tighter up in there. So I followed the wire back through and found out that it went over here and just tapped in it that way. Made it much easier. I'll show you final results when I'm done. Alright, we're all done. Let's check it out. Now lights come on from the back like that. So, yeah. And just the brick light.